Have you ever heard of the word probate? You may have heard about that word, and if you have, you may even know what it is. Most people have either not heard of it, or if they've heard of it, they really don't know what it is, although some might have heard of it and know only that it ought to be avoided. Avoid probate. What does that mean? Well, it means that you distribute your assets in your estate. Might be bank accounts, might be a car, might be a house, might be any number of things that you own, and distributing those assets to your family in a way that doesn't involve the court. So the court process when you die is called probate. And when you can distribute assets to your family that avoids the court process, that's what we call avoiding probate. And generally, that's what we want. We want to do things that involve only your family and your friends and whoever you're leaving your assets to, maybe even to charity or church, without having to involve the court. Generally, when you involve the court, what does that mean? Well, it usually means you're hiring people like me, a lawyer. We don't come cheap. So what generally is recommended is to at least consider a living trust. A living trust can help you avoid the probate process and make it easier, quicker, simpler for your family. You simply set up a trust, you move your assets into that trust. You're not creating any new taxable entities, so there's no new filings, nothing to do any different than you're doing today, except things are now titled in your living trust instead of your name. So when you die, the living trust is still living. And those assets in the living trust, which your car, your bank account, those types of things, can now pass to your family without any court intervention, any court involvement, and maybe even without any attorney involvement. So talk to an attorney or go online to a specialized site that deals with living trust, online possibly, and check it out. Because if you haven't got a living trust, and over 90% of the U.S. population does not have a living trust, if you don't have one, even if you have a small estate, you may still want to check that out, because even with a small estate, avoiding probate may save you and your family a lot of heartache.